The Sparrow Rewards Mastercard is an unsecured credit card aimed squarely at people rebuilding their credit, especially those who have struggled to get approved elsewhere. It does not require a security deposit, which is a big deal if tying up a few $100s in a secured card is not realistic. The trade-off is cost. The card starts with a $59 annual fee in the first year, and then jumps to $99 per year after that, billed monthly at $8.25. On top of that, the regular purchase APR is around 29.24% variable, and the cash advance APR is about 31.24% variable, which is extremely high. Cash advances also add a fee of 3% or $10, whichever is greater, and late payments can cost up to $40. The foreign transaction fee is not clearly disclosed, so cardholders have to check their own agreement for that detail. Day to day, this card's main selling points are credit building and access, not rich rewards. It is unsecured and reports to all three major credit bureaus, which is exactly what someone rebuilding credit needs. There is a Climb to Prime program that can raise the credit limit over time with good behavior, which helps with credit utilization and can boost scores. Approval also comes with immediate digital access to a virtual card, so online purchases can start before the physical card shows up. Because it is a MasterCard, it works almost everywhere and includes zero liability protection against unauthorized charges. For rewards, there is 1% cash back, but only on payments made on time. That design nudges cardholders to pay on schedule, and for someone trying to build better habits, that structure does match the goal. The flip side is that this is not a cheap or generous rewards card. The annual fee is high for what is essentially a 1% cashback card, and after the first year, it gets even more expensive at $99. With only 1% back on time payments, the math is tough. It would take close to $10,000 in spending and full payoff each year just to break even on the $99 fee, and that assumes perfect behavior and no interest. Any slip-ups quickly erase the value. The APRs, around 29.24% for purchases and 31.24% for cash advances, are so high that carrying a balance month to month becomes very dangerous. Interest charges at those levels grow quickly, and paired with late fees up to $40, the card can trap someone who is already financially stretched. Marketing language about simple, straightforward pricing and no hidden fees clashes with the reality of a mandatory annual fee. High APRs, cash advance fees, potential foreign transaction fees, and large late payment penalties. None of these are unusual for subprime credit products, but they are absolutely costs that matter and should not be glossed over. There is also the impact of a hard credit inquiry when applying, which can temporarily lower the score for someone already trying to climb out of a credit hole. This card makes the most sense for someone who truly needs an unsecured product, has been turned down for better cards, and either cannot or will not lock money into a secured card. Used with discipline, treating it like a debit card, paying in full every month, never using cash advances, and accepting the annual fee as the price of admission, it can help rebuild credit, especially with the credit limit growth program and full bureau reporting. However, if a secured card with a refundable deposit and no annual fee is an option, that route is almost always cheaper and safer. Anyone who expects to carry a balance, even occasionally, should see the nearly 30% APR and the $99 ongoing annual fee as serious red flags. In summary, the Sparrow Rewards Mastercard is a niche, last resort credit building tool. Unsecured access, credit bureau reporting, limit growth, and 1% cash back on on-time payments can genuinely help someone rebuild. But the high and rising annual fee, extremely high purchase APR around 29.24%, even higher cash advance APR near 31.24%, fees for cash advances, and late payment penalties up to $40 create real risk. Without strict control, paying on time in full every month, the costs can quickly outweigh any benefits and turn a card meant for rebuilding into another source of financial stress.